Like a whisper, summer leaves us quietly. I can choose my favorite time of the year. Each is unforgettable and beautiful in its own way. Over and over again, I'm surprised to see how the bright colors of one season smoothly change into the no less fascinating colors of another. Hi, this is Key and I'm Gera. For us, Runa has become the new paint of this summer, our beloved husky girl. We are all very glad we made the right decision for ourselves and took Runa from the shelter. Even our Mася, who's turning 12 this October, seems to behave 5 years younger. Looking back a little, I can say that our Wolfie didn't cause us any trouble. The summer turned out to be very hot this year, so we had intensive walks very early in the morning. Usually we cycle across the field to the river and Runa can run freely. When it was especially hot, we took the car and drove to the river or forest. Runa began to go swimming in the river not so long ago. Before that, she only wet her paws and went to the shore rather. She learned not to be afraid of water from her friend, Sontya. This baby is also from a shelter, and we have a separate video about her. We often walk together. Link in the description. Now Runa is swimming with great pleasure. Every time we find ourselves near water, she jumps in to cool off. Miles doesn't go into the water at all and usually sits in my lap. As for meeting other dogs, Runa is afraid, especially if there are lots of them. Here I just need to give her time to adjust. Now I can see that when we meet the dog one by one, everything is fine. They start playing immediately. In addition to walking, meeting with friends and swimming in the river, Runa is learning. Slowly, without much pressure, she learns while playing or walking. From time to time, I met real professionals in the field of dog breeding. For example, once we met a wolf dog and its owner. We talked to a young man, and it turned out that he was a professional dog psychologist, and that some special organization in Switzerland which monitors the condition, upbringing and health of animals has given him this dog. As a small puppy, his dog fell into the wrong hands, became aggressive, and began to attack people. My new acquaintance has been working with the dog for 5 long years. In theory, after fixing the problem, he had to transfer the dog to other people who could cope with him. But after such a long period of time, the trainer decided to keep the dog for himself, having said that no ordinary dog owner can deal with that type of dogs. I in turn told Runa's story about the shelter and her fears. After listening to me, he gave me some good advices, for which I am very grateful.
Slow down, mama, why you talk so mean? Good Lord, man, shit, it ain't what it seems. Got nice clothes, late night shows, boogie down at the bar, fiddle tunes and homemade booze, but it always goes too far. Shooting pool, crack a jack, take off now, and don't look back, but hey.
We met a lot of good people on our way. I let Runa off the leash for the very first time, thanks to the owner of one of the local dog hotels. There is no doubt that he is a professional dog coach. Dogs obey him all as one, and there are 5 or more of them, all completely different. At the time, we had Runa for only a couple of months. I walked her only with a leash. Even though it was 12 meters long, I understood perfectly well that Runa needed freedom. So on one of the walks, I met a dog trainer and he helped me. Since then, Runa has been walking by herself. But when we go to the forest, Runa is always on a leash. There are signs in almost every forest here. Riding a horse only at trotting speed. Dogs needed to be on a leash. So we didn't let go of Runa in there. It makes sense. She's a hunter, and this shouldn't be forgotten.
Drive the same roads every day. We both get there our own way. Thistle and an apple tree. How different two souls can be. But we both grow from the same sorrow. If we both know we'll be together.
Time goes by, and we get more and more used to each other. Runa has stopped hiding in her cage and is now sleeping in the middle of my room, along with Miles. She happily runs along the fence, barks joyfully, and shows everyone passing by that there is a scary dog in the yard. As before, she famously catches mice, rushes around the house in the morning, waiting for Miles and me to finally get ready and go on a walk. Lives the ordinary life of a dog who has a home. I wish all dogs in the world to get truly loving owners, and the owners to finally find their only and most beloved pet. Thank you for your time. See you!